Everybody, it's me, Brandy, and I know you can hear the ringing noise, but I'm just too lazy to go to the park. Anyway, I bought a tripod for my cell phone, and although I would put it on something, my table is currently occupied with a lot of stuff on it. So yeah. Anyway, today I'm gonna talk about this is gonna be my first live blog vlog. Yeah. Like a couple days ago, I bought some DVDs. Let's see. I bought all the Ice Age movies that are out on DVD right now because the new one's coming out next week and I want to catch up on it. And then I bought the movie She's the Man. I watched that today. I'm watching a movie called Aloha. And then I watched the movie 22 Jump Street, and I don't remember the last one. But there's another movie called The Best of Me, which I saw a trailer for, and it sounds pretty good. It's gonna be the next movie I watch after Aloha. Anyway, I haven't been working out because I keep trying and I just give up. I don't know why. I know it's really hard, and I'm like, why don't I just get a tummy tuck or something? But I'm always these to myself like I can just work out and it'll go away. And I don't have that kind of money to just to get rid of fat in my stomach. My stomach is pretty huge, even though I tried to show it, but it's pretty huge. And I posted a picture up on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and I saw that my boobs are really, really huge. But when I look at them, they're not that big, but they are. They're like double D's, and I don't like it. It makes me feel really uncomfortable. That's why I want a chest surgery so bad. But then it'll look weird because then I'll have a big stomach to get rid of. But that's basically it. That's all that happened. I keep having weird dreams, and I think I had dreams about. I think yesterday I had a dream about animals, and I'm not sure about today. I forgot them all already. But that's about it. Oh, I watched the Ghostbusters movie yesterday, and what else did? Oh yeah, I bought some earphones. Um, which are these? Skull Candy. I think they were like $6, $7 or less. I would show you the receipt, but that got messed up. I think I have a mint in my mouth, so that's why I keep moving my lips around. Um, let's see. I'm sorry, I don't have really. I really had thought about what to say, but now I forgot. But like I just wish I. Oh, and I remember. I'm thinking about making some videos about my be singing, making up songs, but I wouldn't have a beat to it because I cannot play any instrument. I used to play piano, but I have a keyboard, but it's at my dad's house, and I don't even want to go there. But and my place is really small. The boarding care rooms aren't that big, and I can't just keep my stuff packed in here because they clean it once a week. Usually, sometimes they don't. And what I want to do is get some storage containers and put my stuff in there, but I don't have that kind of room to do that and stack them up on top of each other. So I have to wait, and hopefully my dad doesn't get rid of my stuff, because I'm not sure what kind of mad man he is. Because we left on a bad note. Like, what was it? It was 2013. I wasn't doing anything because I was still in my schizophrenic state. I thought that Kendall Smith from Big Time Rush was gonna come to my house and he was gonna take me away to live with him, and that didn't happen. And I was in his house for 11 months, and he was mad that I wasn't doing anything, He wanted me to go to school, and I agreed. But I said I'm not going, and I agreed to go to school. I was going to go, and I eventually did go to school, so that's not the problem. But he told me he wanted me to get my hair done, and I said no because I don't like getting my hair done because every time I do, it always hurts. I don't like braids in my hair. I don't like the old-fashioned braids, which were I used to have them. They were big and long, and I got tired of those. I don't like French braids or whatever they're called when you have those braids there in your hair. Um, and or pressed. I used to press my own hair with a flat iron. I have one, but it's with my brother right now. I'd buy another one, but I'm really just want my hair short, so I'm not even gonna try to grow it out anymore. I'm just tired of long hair. Anyway, I told him no, and he said, no, you're going anyway. And I said, fuck you. He said, what did you say? I said, you heard me. He said, get out. And I said, fine. So I just packed up the stuff I cared about the most and left. And he tried to give me some shopping bags. I think I took one or two. And I left. And what was really made me angry was that a relative called him on his cell phone, and he just started talking to him and laughing. I'm like, this guy is an asshole. He doesn't care about me. He only cares about his relatives, because to me, that's all he ever cared about. Because, like, ever since I was 13, he wasn't in contact with his relatives for a long time. And then after I turned 13, he's all about them. He always wanted to be around them all the time, always talking about them. And, like, he gives them gifts all the time. Like, every year. I'm like, dude, you don't even want to buy us gifts. And I don't know if I told you guys, but one time, when I was like 13 or 14, and I think I was just starting high school, I was at Costco. We was at Costco, and I saw this really big thing of coffee. Um, I would show you how big it was, but I don't have anything to show how big it was. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it was a big tub of coffee grains or whatever they're called. Um, and I was like, "Oh, Dad, could you buy us this coffee?" He said, "No." I'm like, "Oh, what?" And he said, "No." He said, "No, because you're addicted." I'm like, "What? We're not addicted. It took us 6 months to finish this." And he said, "Yeah, you're addicted." I said, "No. Uh, if we finish it in 3 months, then we're addicted." He said, "Yeah, exactly." And I'm like, "What? No, we're not addicted. Like, we drink 1 cup of coffee a week, at least." And he's like, "Yeah, you're addicted." I'm like, "What the hell?" I was so angry. And then I told my brother, I said, I said, told my brother, he's not gonna buy us coffee. And then my brother said, "Oh, Dad, can we have this coffee?" He said, "Oh, sure." I was like, "What the fuck? That's messed up." As soon as I said, can I have coffee?" He's like, "No." And then my brother said, he said yes. I was pissed off. I was so mad. He does not care about me. I remember one time when I was like 11, he told me, "I love you more than your brother." And apparently that was a lie. So, when he told me that, I was like, what the fuck? You should love us all equally. I didn't say it, but that's what I thought. And I'm like, this dude is an asshole. And he basically is. He only cares about, my mom told me he only cares about boys. He doesn't care about me. He just wants to use me. Because ever since I was young, I never liked dresses, but I used to wear them sometimes. And, he wants me to be more girly, and I do not want to be. I don't even like girly things. I've always liked the boy stuff. Anyway. So, and plus all I had was a brother, and, I always lived with him, and whatever he liked, I pretty much liked the same anyway. So there was nothing. So if I had a sister, I don't know if my ideals would be different. But I think it'll probably still be different, but I probably would take a longer time to figure out that I wanted to be a boy anyway. But it took me a long time to figure that out anyway, so I don't think it would have made a difference. But I don't like my dad very much, and I just really do not like him. And I don't think he's gonna save my stuff. So I'm trying to hopefully, I don't know if it can be school or just a regular job, or I can get an apartment and get all my stuff and just keep it in there. I don't think I'll have that kind of time, because I don't think he cares enough about me. Because I remember I talked to my roommate about him sometimes, and she agrees that he's an asshole. And other people don't know because he likes everybody to like him, and he just, if you knew him like I knew him, you would hate him too. Cause ever since I was little, all he cared, and like when I was younger, me and my brother used to always run to my dad and try to get his left hand or whatever. And every time he ever held my hand for like a second, it would be tight, but then he would loosen his grip, or it would always be loose. Most of the time, it was a loose hand, so he would never hold on to my hand like a real parent would, like tightly, and that's why I always got lost. And one time we was apparently at Disneyland, and no, forget about that one. But I remember one time, like it happened twice. We was at the horse racing place, wherever it is in England. I mean, not England, Inglewood. Um, and like I ran over to him and I got his hand, and he was holding onto it tightly. And then when he figured out it wasn't my brother, he would loosen his grip. I was like, what the hell? Whatever. It's probably just me thinking too much. And then it happened again, probably like 2 weeks later or something. And I'm like, this guy doesn't even love me. He doesn't even hold onto my hand tightly. Because I knew it was like that, because as soon as he found out my brother was on the other hand, he loosened his grip immediately. I'm like, what the hell? This guy doesn't give a fuck about me. But I tried to be in denial for the longest time. And when I figured out that all he cared about was just me being girly, because that's all he ever cared about, I was like, this guy doesn't even care. He only wants me to be a way that I'm not. And I remember one time he thought I was raped, just because I was so conservative at the time. I think conservative is like, I don't know what it means, but I shouldn't have said the word, but who cares? Anyway, because I wasn't wearing skirts, wasn't wearing dresses, I was just wearing shirts. I was wearing like form-fitting skirts. I mean pants, girl pants, and those fitted shirts that I always got them from Old Navy. He just thought one day that I was raped. I was like, what? I said no. I didn't even know what it meant. So even if I was, I wouldn't even known anyway. I was only 13, and like a week later or 2 weeks later, like I was on the bus going to his house because it was closer than my mom's house. There was this guy on the bus who was probably 25. He was Mexican, I think, and he touched me right where my private part was, and I don't know why, but then he started to touch me, but luckily I was wearing pants, but he couldn't do anything to me, and I just got off early because I usually just went home to my mom's house, which is a little bit farther away. I didn't tell my brother or my parents, but that's what happened to me. But I didn't get any. I don't call it like I was touched, because I was wearing pants and I didn't have any feelings or anything. But I don't know. And I don't think that was what made me want to be male, because I already wanted to be I thought I was a male when I was younger, so I don't think that would have changed anything, and if nothing happened. Um, but yeah, I just I don't think I don't even know. I don't think my dad cares about me at all. Remember when I had an old Facebook, I kept complaining about him, and then my brother told me all the relatives are talking about it, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, why are these people tattletelling on me? He doesn't even have a Facebook. I don't even see why it matters. Not, I really don't care about his relatives because they're my relatives too because I'm related to him, but I think they care more about getting stuff from him than actually being around him or something. Because he gives them stuff all the time, every single year. He doesn't even have to do that, but he does it anyway. I'm like, dude, you're just buying their love. This isn't right. But that's what he wants to spend his money on. Go ahead. And I remember I spent over $400 for his relatives' food, and I was really mad. I will tell you, but I wish I didn't do it. I was trying to be nice, and I thought it was for him, but it wasn't. And when I found out it was for his relatives, I was like, why in the hell do you need to buy him all this stuff? I'm just, it's just stupid. He's just buying people their love. That's all he ever does. Like, I remember when we used to go to I'm not sure if it's still running, the Proud Bird in close to the LAX. Um, he had a friend there, and he would always slip him money. And I don't know if it was. I'm thinking that's not your friend. He's just a guy that just wants you for your money. And yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that, but I don't care. The guy probably doesn't even work there anymore because he was probably too old. I don't know. Excuse me, but um, this was more than a life blog, so I'm just gonna say it. So I don't know. I'm just say it's the first vlog or whatever. So thanks for listening, and I hopefully make another video today, or if not, tomorrow. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out.